things every man in a relationship really needs to know about his woman. When you as a man in your relationship or in your marriage, you're able to know some certain things about your woman, it's going to guide you to stay safe, to stay at peace with them. You will avoid some unnecessary misunderstanding or argument with your woman because you've already known her, you've known some things about her. Now, whether you're a married man or you are a fiancé or you're a boyfriend, here are 4 things you really need to know about your woman. One is that you shouldn't always allow her to have her way. The both of you really needs to be on a balanced key. In as much as sometimes women don't want to accept that they don't want you to win. But deep down in a woman's heart, she wants you to prove yourself to be a man. Before a woman will respect you, you must prove to her that you're man enough, that you are in charge of the relationship. So once you're the type of a man that will always allow your woman to have her way, you are the type of a man that will fall into this trap of succumbing to every of your woman's wants, that woman will not value you. She's going to ridicule you in that relationship or that marriage. So always learn to strike a balance in your relationship. Always, how do I put it? Don't always allow your woman to win. And then the both of you needs to have this equal say when it comes to decision making. Number 2 is that you should set a standard for yourself. It shouldn't be all about your woman alone. My woman this, my woman that. No, set a standard for yourself. Tell your woman clearly, these are the things I like, these are the things I don't like. Communicate it clearly to her. Let her know the boundaries. Let her know your value. Let her know your worth. Because when a woman is able to understand your values and your worth, that is where respect comes in. When you're not able to set your standard, I'm telling you, that woman will not regard you. She will not see you as the man who is the head. Whatsoever you do or say will be valueless to her. She will not value you. So you need to set your standard if you really want respect in your relationship or your marriage. Because once you're doing this, you might not know, but you've built you've built a foundation that has respect in it in your relationship. So learn to set a standard for yourself. Number 3 thing is that you should always be open about your emotions to your woman. Don't suffer in silence. Whenever you're feeling a certain way in your relationship, whenever you feel that this woman has offended you and you don't like what she's done, communicate it to her. Let her know what she has done. Don't suffer in silence. Don't ignore your emotions, or you decide to keep quiet. To you feel maybe if I say it now she might get angry, and then you decided to keep quiet. No, don't do that. Always learn to speak up, because you see, this communication of a thing, you might take it as being minor, you might take it as being nothing, but I'm telling you, this communication is just like a life to any healthy relationship. If you must have any healthy relationship, there must be effective communication between you and your spouse. So you really need to communicate to your woman effectively. Let her know the things, that how you're feeling, exactly the way you're feeling it in your relationship. And the 4th one is that you need to be patient with her. First, you need to understand that you and this woman are 2 different individuals, and you came from different backgrounds, raised by different parents. Understand that this woman can never be perfect. Even if, as your siblings, the both of you used to have misunderstandings sometimes, even that relationship that you're seeing as being so perfect have frictions in it. So the both of you will have misunderstanding. Is inevitable. It must come. But once this is happening, you need to be patient with this woman, because when you're not patient enough, you'll be able to, that is when you start nagging, you start complaining, you start fighting with her. Understand that this is a woman, she's a weaker vessel. So be patient with your woman if you really want to be happy in your relationship. Once you're able to understand these things about your women, I am telling you, you have less fights, you have less arguments, you're going to have less misunderstanding. The both of you will live as though the relationship or your marriage is so perfect. Remember, There is no perfect relationship or marriage anywhere. But once you're able to understand the person you're staying with, the person you're dealing with, then it will help you to strike a balance. It will help you to live happily with them.